Welcome back, everyone. Today, we're diving into a topic that brings together nature, design, sustainability, and a bit of creativity: wooden flower pots and holders. Whether you're a plant lover, a design enthusiast, or someone who just loves that earthy, natural aesthetic, wooden planters are one of the most charming, timeless ways to elevate your plant displays. In this video, we're going to explore everything you need to know about wooden flower pots and holders, from their benefits and types to care tips, styling ideas, DIY projects, and even a bit of plant pairing advice. So, grab your coffee or tea, sit back, and let's get inspired by the warmth and beauty of wood. Now, let's start with the basics. Why choose wood for your flower pots and holders in the first place? There's so many materials available these days: ceramic, plastic, metal, concrete, even fabric grow bags. But wood offers something truly unique. First, there's the aesthetic. Wood naturally brings warmth and texture to any space. It's organic, it's grounding, and it blends beautifully with greenery. Unlike plastic, which can feel a bit cold or artificial, or metal, which sometimes clashes with softer interiors, wood has a universal appeal. Whether your style is rustic, modern, boho, Scandinavian, farmhouse, or even industrial, there's a wood planter that can fit right in. Another reason to love wooden flower pots is their versatility. They're not just pots. They can be trays, boxes, shelves, stands, wall-mounted holders, hanging crates, or even ladder-style vertical gardens. You can use reclaimed wood for a distressed vintage look, or choose smooth, sanded hardwoods for a polished, elegant finish. Plus, wood is easy to paint, stain, or distress, which gives you total creative control. Want to match your planters to your furniture? Easy. Want to make them pop with bold colors or patterns? Done. Or maybe you're a fan of the raw, unfinished look. Wood lets you go as natural or as decorative as you want. Of course, wood is also a relatively sustainable material, especially if you choose planters made from reclaimed or FSC-certified wood. It's biodegradable, renewable, and often much better for the environment than plastic or synthetic options. Many small artisans and eco-conscious brands are now focusing on handcrafted wooden planters, which is a great way to support ethical, sustainable craftsmanship. And if you're into DIY projects, wood is one of the best materials to work with. You don't need a fancy workshop, just some basic tools, creativity, and a love for plants. But let's talk practicality for a moment. Are wooden flower pots and holders durable? Can they handle moisture? What kind of maintenance do they require? These are great questions, and the truth is, yes, wooden planters can last for years, even outdoors, if you treat them properly. Moisture is the main concern when using wood as a planter material. Untreated wood can rot over time if it's constantly exposed to water and soil. That's why it's important to either buy wooden pots that are already sealed and treated, or seal them yourself with a non-toxic, waterproof wood finish or liner. One common technique is to use a plastic liner or insert inside your wooden pot. This keeps the soil and water from coming into direct contact with the wood, significantly extending its life. You can also drill small drainage holes and add a layer of gravel at the bottom to improve drainage. Another option is to use coconut core or natural fiber liners, especially for hanging wooden baskets or wall-mounted planters. Just remember to check for mold or water damage every few months and reseal the wood annually if needed. Now let's talk design and styling. Wooden planters are incredibly adaptable when it comes to interior and exterior decor. Indoors, you can use wooden flower holders to bring a touch of nature into your home. A small reclaimed wood box on your kitchen windowsill can hold herbs like basil, thyme, or mint. A tall wooden plant stand can elevate your fiddle leaf fig in the living room, adding height and visual interest. Wall-mounted wooden holders can turn an empty wall into a vertical garden or herb display. For bedrooms or offices, small wooden cue planters with succulents or snake plants can add a calming, biophilic touch. Outside, wooden planters are right at home on balconies, patios, decks, and in gardens. Long wooden troughs can be used for vegetable beds, while square boxes are perfect for shrubs or small trees like dwarf citrus. Hanging wooden holders can be used for trailing plants like ivy, petunias, or ferns. And if you love entertaining outdoors, consider building or buying a wooden planter bench. These multifunctional pieces provide seating and greenery all in one. Another way to use wooden holders creatively is with themed arrangements. For example, you can group several different wooden pots in varying heights to create a tiered display. Try placing 3 or 4 pots in a corner of your patio with plants of different textures and colors. Or build a wooden ladder shelf and line each rung with small terracotta pots or mason jars filled with herbs or flowers. This creates a charming farmhouse vibe that's perfect for spring or summer. Don't forget, it can also be customized to suit seasonal themes. You can decorate your wooden planters with twine, lace, burlap, or metal accents. For fall, paint them in warm shades like burnt orange, mustard yellow, or rustic red. In winter, wrap them in fairy lights or use them to display miniature evergreens. During spring, fill them with tulips, hyacinths, or pansies. And in summer, go bold with sunflowers, geraniums, or tropical plants like monstera or palms. Now, if you're into DIY projects, wooden flower pots are a fantastic weekend project. You can make simple cube planters out of scrap wood or create more advanced designs like tiered vertical gardens or rolling planter carts. Pallet wood is especially popular for DIY planters because it's often free or cheap and has that weathered, rustic look. Just be sure to sand it down and check for any chemical treatments before using it with edible plants. One fun project idea is to create a mosaic wood planter using small wood scraps stained in different colors. This gives a patchwork, artistic vibe that's sure to be a conversation starter. Another cool project is to repurpose wooden furniture. Got an old drawer? Turn it into a flower box. An unused crate? Make it a vertical garden. Even broken chairs can be transformed into unique plant stands. Upcycling like this not only saves money, but adds a lot of personality to your plant decor. And if you're working with kids or teens, painting and decorating wooden pots can be a fun and educational craft activity. Just remember to use non-toxic paints and finishes. And if your pot does start to break down after a few seasons, you can often repair or repurpose it into something new, like a compost container or decorative display piece. So, there you have it, everything you need to know about wooden flower pots and holders. From their aesthetic versatility to their eco-friendly nature, DIY potential, and practical gardening benefits, wooden planters are an incredible way to bring nature into your home or garden. Whether you're a seasoned plant parent or just getting started, wooden flower holders are a fantastic addition to your green journey. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more plant and home design content, and drop a comment telling us your favorite way to style wooden pots.